Welcome back to Down Home. Today we're going to do some apple cranberry, kind of like a conserve, but I'm not going to quite get it to the gel stage. I just want to kind of have it thick. And it takes a little bit to cook it down, but it's going to be so easy. So let me show you. Okay, I have my big pot here. I have a bunch of apples in there. I have 2.5 pounds, just a little bit over 2.5 pounds, and I cut them up in pieces about this big. Okay, I have 1 pound of cranberries. I'm put those in there with it. I'm going to put in probably a good 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, maybe 3. Yeah, maybe 3. I want it to taste nice and fresh. Okay, now I'm going to put some nutmeg in there. And I'm going to put, let's see, probably a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. About there. Okay, about a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. A little bit more. A 1/2 teaspoon of the cinnamon. I don't want it to be real crazy with spice, so I don't want it to be a crazy amount of stuff in it. Just a hair, so that you can taste it, but it's not overwhelming. Okay, and then for ginger, I do want ginger in there, but I'm only going to add 1/4 teaspoon of that. Okay. Okay, this is just to put a little bit of these notes in the background. I'm going to turn my heat on about 6 probably. It's going to take a little bit to cook this. I'm going to mix it all up and get it all incorporated. Then I'm going to put my sugars in, okay? For my sugar, I'm going to put white sugar and I'm going to put brown sugar, both. All right, and I'm not going to add a bunch of sugar. I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of white sugar. And a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. That's it. No more. Mind you, this is a recipe that I made up. And I want it to be more about the fruit than it is about the sweet or the spices. So we're just gonna let this cook for a spell and let it get down there and bubble up and all that good stuff. You want to go low and slow with this, okay? You don't want to speed it up. You want to give time for these cranberries to get nice and hot all the way through so they burst. So we're going to go nice and slow and see where we end up. If I get 3-4 pints out of this, I'm good. I just want a little something I can put on pancakes, or maybe make a coffee cake with here and there, or add it to a dump cake or something like this. Just an extra something that I can use. Maybe make little turnovers or something like that using these. So that's what this is all about. And so I'm just going to go slow, take my time, and it'll turn out great. And by the way, some of my apples were kind of getting to the point where they needed to be used. They're in here, but they're kind of mushy, which I'm okay with that. I'm welcoming the fact that they're going to get mush and make like a thick, background. Some of them, that's fine with me. The others will stay chunky, I'm sure. That's okay with me. I'm good with all that. I just want something that'd be really nice over waffles or pancakes, maybe even ice cream. Like I said, you can do all kinds of things with it. So I am just going to let it do its thing, and I'm just grateful to have it. I used just, it was about 2 bags of cranberries for this, and like I said, I got a bunch of cranberries on sale. If you watch another video of mine, I've talked about it. I got them for like $1.50 a bag, so I'm really happy with that. I didn't have to spend much at all, and then the apples, of course, are just from the trees out here, so didn't spend any money on that either. I'm happy with that. But it's starting to get warm here. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. So this is gonna take a while, and like a good half hour of cooking to 40 minutes probably. So we're just gonna let it do its thing. And when I come back, I'll tell you how many minutes it was. Right now it's about 17 after 2. So I'll let you know how long it was, and then you'll have a better idea of if you want to do this, you know, what you need to be looking for. All right, we'll come back when we get closer to them being finished. Oh, and in case I forget, I do have my jars in the oven. They're sanitized and ready to go. And I'm going to start heating this up, this pot here full of water, so that I can water bath these. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high and get it going. Make sure you stir this though, because you don't want the fruit to burn in the bottom of the pan. So make sure you do keep stirring it, okay? It's kind of like a labor of love. But I mean, isn't all canning? I mean, we're doing it for our families after all, so it's all really a labor of love. So anyway, we'll be back when these are about ready to put in jars, okay? Okay guys, we're right at about a half hour. I've got a few cranberries that are still solid in there. Most of them have burst. If I see a solid one, I kind of squish it a little bit. That's what I've been doing. Some of them are popping really loud though. One of them scared me to death. But I had it on 6 for a while, and then I turned it down to 3, and now I'm just kind of letting it do its thing at 3 and kind of helping it along with these cranberries. Just trying to get them popped. And then I think we're about ready to put this in a jars, you guys. I mean, we're pretty stinking close here. I'm just trying to come through here and check out my berries and make sure my water's about ready to boil here. So I'm kind of waiting for it to just get a little bit hotter. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in jars. That's what I'm doing. So it took about a half hour. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. I did taste it, and it is perfect. It's not so crazy sweet like a jam would be. You could even probably get by with just a half cup of sugar, and I would probably just do brown. If I did it again, that's probably what I do. It is sweet, mind you, but it's not crazy sweet, you know, like it would have been if I would have put the full amount that they have, you know, usually put in there. There we go, that one burst. You can hear them pop when they pop. It's so funny. But I keep trying to find the ones that haven't popped and pop them real fast. But I think I'm good. I think I'm going to go ahead and get them in jars, guys. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to get my jars out and put them right there. Whoa. And we'll start with 3. Okay. Start with 3. See what we end up with. Scoot you in here a little bit closer. There we go. That should be good. I'm gonna turn this off before I get like scalded by it. All right. Back in the front. This looks so pretty, and it smells so divine. And we're already wasting stuff. I'm gonna have to slow down, guys, so I don't make a big old mess. I'm gonna go for a 1/2 inch headspace. Okay. And shake the top a little bit. Debubble. And I think that's going to be perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this lid on it. Woo. Good grief, this is hot. Okay. Next. Son of a gun. Burn my fingers off if I don't be careful. Might have to get a bit out of that one. Get a little bit out. Again, overzealous. Shake it down a little bit. Perfect. Debubble. Think we're looking good. Wipe off that rim. Okay. Woo! Another one. I'll set my spoon off to the side here. A little bit too much again. Yeesh, Rhonda. Okay, let's see where we're at. Perfect. Debubble. Perfect. Wipe the rim off. And I can already tell that there's not enough to do another one, which is what I thought it would probably do. I got a jam jar in here, so that's what I'm going to use. I always try to have an extra jar, just so that I'm ready. You never know. Just like right now. So hopefully I'll get that little booger filled. One way or the other, I will. I think I'm going to get my silicone here. Get it all straight down. Yeah, I'll get it all in there. Perfect. And I don't think I even have to say it, you guys. If you watch me at all, you know what I'm thinking. Waste not, one not. Hopefully I'll get it all in there. Okay, let's see where we're at. I'm going to shake it a little bit. We're going to debubble. Perfect. Lift her off. Perfect, guys. Get it cleaned off around the rim. Hot. Okay. Good deal. Oh, all right, my water's boiling. I'm going to put these guys in. Let me get my jar lifter. Okay. So I'm going to leave these in here for 15 minutes, guys. Make sure the water covers the jar completely by at least 1 inch, okay? And I gotta say, that worked out perfect. So at 5 after, we'll be ready to roll because it's already a rolling boil. Let me show you. And it's already boiling like crazy, so we'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, guys, I turned it off. I took the lid off and I let it sit for 5 minutes, and now we're going to pull them out, okay? I didn't put vinegar in my water though, so they're going to be all filmy probably on the outside of the jars. Bummer for me. It's hot, but ooh, they look good. Really good. Look at that, you can see that dark cranberry in there. Cool. And my little guy. Here we go. See, it always pays to have that little jar ready. I usually have the second down from that ready too, but I used it last night, so been doing a lot of canning. All right, guys, let's look at them. They're going to cool off here. You want to leave them alone for 12 hours, okay? When they get done cooling off, then you want to wash the jars after 12 hours. Wash the jars and then make sure that you label the jars, okay? So remember, these are, I put about a half to a quarter inch of headspace in these, and then you want to water bath them for 15 minutes. Do not forget that. Next I'm moving on to something else, so you have to watch out for that video. I've got a whole line of videos. I got a list like you wouldn't believe, so I'm knocking them out and getting them all done for November and December. So you have to come back for December. I'm going to try to do Vlogmas this year and get a video out every day. So it won't be all canning though. It should be 2 canning videos a week, and then the rest will all just be, you know, various things. So check it out. But like I said, these will be good on pancakes. This will be good. You can make turnovers with these little apple cranberry turnovers. You could put them on waffles if you want. You could put them in a coffee cake. You could put them in a dump cake. You could put them, you could use it in all kinds of stuff. This is just really good. Put it on ice cream, for goodness sakes. Who wouldn't enjoy that? Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.